Hello everybody, thank you very much for joining the yoga program. My name is Rasoul and today I'm going to teach you some yoga poses which is going to be with blocks and straps. It's kind of like a yin, mostly on the floor. So we take our time. We're going to stay to the poses a little longer than usual. If you feel that you cannot stay to the pose, please come off the pose and do something else and then come back to the pose again if you can. Maybe on each pose, maybe we stay a couple of minutes or so. So with the start of the pose, we're going to start with the meditation to quiet the mind. Relax your hands at top of your legs or palms up, thumbs touching, it's up to you. Or relax your hands inside each other with the body stay tall. And you're going to keep your eyes closed. Bring your attention to the third eye between the eyebrows. Excuse me. Make sure your tongue is relaxed, your jaws, your corner of the mouth. And as you bring your attention to the third eye, notice the color is indigo. The color of the sixth chakra. Vision that indigo color going down from the third eye toward the face, neck, shoulders and arms, front and back body, and to your hips, knees, legs and feet. Allow yourself to be filled with indigo, the color of the sixth chakra. And any noise around you, any sounds, just let it be. Continuing to focus on the color indigo. Take your hands top of your legs and keep your eyes either closed or softly open. Start rolling your shoulders to warm up the neck and shoulders. And repeat in the opposite direction. And take your shoulders down, raise the sternum more and roll your head and face. Gonna make a nice big circle. And opposite direction. Bring your head side to side. And up and down. Now stay with the shoulders down toward the sit bones and raise the arm fully stretched to the bones, fingertips. And make sure your face is parallel to the front wall. Breathe from the fingertips down toward the buttocks, toward the knees, legs. Turn the palms upward with the interlock fingers and try to keep your thumbs turning upward more so you can feel the inner arms. And go ahead, take your body to the right side for a couple breaths. the left side. Brings it back to sit position. Grab the elbows top of your head or palms over the back of the chest. Take your chest upward, chin away from the chest. You may close your eyes and 5 breaths toward the entire body. Very good. Take your hands behind your back with the fingertips down. Turn your biceps forward and create the back bend by raising the center of your chest. Arch your back from the center of your spine. Look a little bit toward the ceiling. And this time I want you to breathe more toward the chest area. Now bring your body forward with the shoulders back. Straighten the back as much as you can. You may use the fingertips or palms down and relax your neck. Gonna stay here for almost a minute. With your next breath, bring yourself back to the seated position. Take your left hand to the left side, kind of away from your body, and you may use the fingertips. I don't want to lean into my arm. I want to press away from my hand and keep your chest upward, head back a little bit. Take your arms, if your shoulder is tight, keep your arm this way or head to your back, head back. So this is a pose for those of you who have shoulder issue. Or take your arm a little bit toward the hand on the left. Take your right hand behind your back, face the right side with a twist. Take your chop chest upward, shoulders downward. And now turn your head to the left side. And release that. And let's do the other side. And bring your hand behind your back. Right hand also the left knee, lift the sternum. And turn your head to the right side. Go ahead, release. Now, if you have a strap, let's use a strap or find a belt or something like that, maybe a big towel. We're going to work the neck and shoulders. Going to be seated for maybe about a few more minutes. So take your arms upward toward the ceiling or a little bit behind your chest. Turn your biceps slightly toward the ceiling. Lift the sternum, face is parallel to the front wall. We're going to stay here for about 60 seconds or about a minute or maybe more. And as you're making your arms stretch to the sides, keep raising your left and right chest toward the ceiling. And go ahead, release that, take a breath. Now, you may fourfold your strap with your right hand, holding on, and bring it behind your back. Face the right elbow up, and left hand grab the other side of the strap. So your left elbow facing down, and right elbow facing the ceiling. If you don't reach toward the fingers, even with the strap, it's hard for you. You may grab the elbow top of your head back this way. So that's another variation. Those of you who are more flexible, you may not need your strap, just interlock fingers behind your back. So I'm going to do that myself. No strap for me. And let's release that, take a breath. Switching, opposite side. If you have a strap, use a strap with your left hand behind you. Right hand, grab the other side of the strap or interlace fingers. Or as I showed you on the other side, grab the top of your elbow with your right hand. I'll check my microphone here. Okay, cool. Good job. Go ahead, release that. Now, if you have blocks on the sit bones, move your blocks and have them handy to go. Have a sit to the floor. And keep your legs open wide. And point your toes upward. Bring your body down. And if you have blocks, keep your elbows top of your blocks. Palms together. Or you can have your thumbs toward the third eye. If you are more flexible, you can go deeper to the pose. You may bring your body down more and relax your body toward the hands, shoulders back. And let's stay for a minute or so. And come back to the seated position. And come on with the feet together, bottom feet touching. And take your body forward. Excuse me. Keep your body forward this way. Resting your head to the block or feet. Take your arms behind your back, shoulders toward the floor. Then around your back. If you're feeling that you're gripping muscles in here, maybe use a block to the higher point. Shoulders are back and back is rounded. So there's a lot of release to your spinal cord. And let's come back up. Keep your blocks on the side for now and come onto the all fours. Gonna do some warm up in here, arch inhalation, round your back exhalation, doing the cat cow. Bring your forehead down to your left elbow. Take your right arm forward and buttocks back, like doing the one arm child pose. Some of you may bring your right palm toward the right shoulder blade and keep your trunk toward the sit bones and breathe. So today we do kind of like a yin gentle stretch. Let's come back to all fours again. This time raise your right leg up, look up, and bring your head to your knee around your back 5 times. On the 5-1, raise your leg up, arms straight, strong. Then bring your head to your belly and knee to the head. Release, repeat the left side. Hold the leg up with the straight arms. Knee to the head, round your back. And release it. Now, let's switch. Forehead rest to your right forearm. Left arm forward, buttocks back. Or bring your left palm toward the back of the chest. Very good. Now, we're going to do this leg stretch to the dolphin pose, or called melting heart as well. Bring your palms down, elbows down. And keep your elbows shoulder width apart. If you have a shoulder issue or shoulders are tight, interlock fingers and keep your elbows pressed to the ground. Now, keep your feet hips apart or less. Turn the toes in, lift the buttocks to stretch the legs from the calves toward the hamstrings. And keep your toes spread and extended, energized. The more we raise the buttocks, the more you straighten the back and stretch your legs. Take your knees down, forward your left arm and bring your head, shoulder inside into thread the needle pose. Face away from the chest and maybe behind your leg, cross your feet, legs, and bring your left buttock toward the left heel. And let's go back to the pose. Lift the sit bones or straighten the legs. And straighten the inner feet so they're parallel to each other. If you are flexible with your legs, lift the kneecaps, press your femur bones toward the hamstrings, shin bones toward the calves. Take your knees down forward with your right arm, shoulder inside, threading the needle on the right side. You may cross the leg behind you, sit bones, especially on the right toward the back of your mat. Now, bring yourself down all the way with your pelvis. And we're going to do the next pose. We're going to do some back bending. The pose called the snake pose, or in the yin we call it serpent. Take your elbows right by the side of the chest or behind your chest a little bit. Open the fingers and press every fingers down, heels of your hand. And lift the chest. When you lift the chest, notice your abdominal stretch. Walk your leg back, one leg behind you at a time, so creating a space to your lower back area. And we're going to stay here for a minute and a half. You can look at front of your index or close the eyes. Now the next pose, we're going to do the not only shoulders and neck, also leg out stretch behind you. So you got the option by bring your forehead to a towel, face down, or bring your right side of face down with your legs extended behind you, one leg at a time, like I show you. And then keep your fingers toward the feet, shoulders toward the buttocks. We're going to stay here for a minute. Again, if you have a neck issue, you cannot turn your face. Keep your forehead and the face to a towel. But working your legs extended behind you, one leg at a time, fingers toward the heels. Very good. Go back to the pose one more time. Chest lifted, elbows behind the chest, fingers are spread and wide extended. And again, once in a while, I keep extending my leg behind me, so creating a space to my lower back sacrum area. So usually you can stay to these poses longer. It depends on your body, or maybe about a minute or two, or even sometimes 3 minutes. Now bring your left side of the face down with your fingers toward your legs behind you stretched more, or forehead to your towel, or face onto a towel as you're staying this way. Or left side of the face down. With your next breath, slowly bring yourself to a child pose. And in child pose, we're not gonna stay too long. So stay in child pose maybe for 5 breaths. Arms forward, buttocks toward the heels, or arms behind your feet, shoulders back. And release. Now we're going to do some stretch on your back. We're going to do some stretch on your back as working your legs, lower back area. So usually these poses that I do right now, you can, when you go to the chiropractor, they usually give you a rubber band, but in yoga we use our yoga strap. So let's lay on the back. If you have a blanket, lay on the back with your blanket on the back of your head supporting. Let me do it this way. Actually, let's go the other way. It's easier for the microphone. So lay on your back with your extended left leg toward the ceiling, and the right leg stays to the ground. Look at your foot on the right side facing the ceiling, and you may grab the strap or a towel. Make sure shoulders are not raised toward the neck. Keep your shoulders toward your buttocks. And keep your toes energized on both feet, especially on top. This opens up the leg area, hip, and you can do this pose also with your foot pressing to a wall on the right side. Bend your knee and switch with the right foot. And keep your left leg extended and energized to the ground. Check your toe facing the right foot toward the back wall and the left foot facing the knee or the ceiling. Again, any of these poses could be held for longer time, couple minutes at least, because the more you hold the pose with alignment, the more beneficial. So Mr. Iyengar, who is the master teacher and a guru in the yoga field, says the poses on each side should be held at least 2.5 minutes for the maximum benefit. So keep that in mind, please. And let's switch with your left leg again. And the right leg stays strong to the ground. If you can, grab your big toe with 2 fingers, otherwise wrap your strap around your left arm, bring your leg to the left side, and keep your bottom leg on the right leg very active to the ground. Make sure right buttock is not raised, so your right leg is like a frame of a door. Left leg is to the side, like acting like a door. But frame of a door, which is your right leg to the ground, very active. Now bend your knee, grab your strap with your opposite hand, same leg, going to the opposite side. And maybe keep your arm to the left side. This is very good for lower back because this is stretching your IT band from the side of the leg to the lower back area, biggest nerve into the body. Go back to the center, switch with the opposite foot. And you may go ahead, wrap your strap around your hand, arm, keep your leg to the right side. And bend your knee slightly, switch with your opposite hand. And bring your leg to the left. And good, release that. Now keep your strap on the sides. We're gonna rest for a couple minutes for Shavasana. So take your shoulders toward the feet, fingers toward the feet as well. Extend the legs forward, then relax your legs, eyes closed. And breathe into entire body. And let's start to moving your toes and fingers. Make a fist and release a few times. Behind your back, stretch your arms against your legs. Knees hugging to each other and toward the chest. Relax your toes. Toes are relaxed and maybe cross your feet. Cross your shin and calves. Ready to roll to your side and slowly back it up to the seated position. And we're going to start with we're going to finish up with one Om with the straight back. Rest the hand top of your legs or prayer position, Namaste hands. Inhale. Bow to the heart center. Again, thank you very much for joining the class. My name is Rasoul. Have a great one. And if I don't see you for next program, season greeting. Namaste.